Hi guys, it's Sarah from LaRose9314, and today I will be doing my December wrap-up and my January TBR. To start off, I'm sorry that this is 5 days late to 6 days late from what I usually do. I've been in Florida for about 3 weeks, so I just wanted to be surrounded by my books when I did my January TBR, my wrap-up, so let's get started. Also, I know I said I'd be doing challenges, but these challenges require me to buy a lot of books, I've realized, since I don't really branch out that well, so I'm gonna continue those in February, when I actually have money to buy books because I don't have a job yet. Job hunting mark. So let's get started. I do have my TBR jar, but first, I will start off with what I read in the month of December. So the first book I read in December was An Ember in the Ashes by Sabah Tahir. This book I gave a 9.8 out of 10 stars. It was a really amazing book, and I just loved it so much. The characters were great, the story was great. Team Helias is all I could say about this book. And if you haven't read it, it's good to go in blind, because that's what I did. I went into the book blind. I didn't know a single thing about it. All I knew is it kept on popping up on my Amazon Prime recommendations that you have to read. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna read it, and I read it, and I didn't regret it. So thank you, Amazon Prime. So the second book I read in the month of December was I Hate My Selfie by Shane Dawson. I gave this book easily an 8 out of 10 stars. This rating was no trouble for me. In this book, I just flew through it with ease. Shane Dawson is one of my favorite YouTubers. I adore his videos. It made me kind of sad that him and Lisa Schwartz broke up, but, you know, things happen for a reason. Maybe someday they'll get back together. Hoping. Yeah, hoping. But alone, even without the Lisa parts, this book was pretty good. It made me realize that people have different personas over the internet and in real life, so I enjoyed this book tremendously. And last but not least, on my December wrap-up was Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, The Sword of Summer by Rick Riordan. I easily gave this book a 9.2 out of 10 stars. I did have issues with the pacing, but besides that, the story was good, and I loved it just so good. And that ending, though, I still want to kill you-know-who at the ending. Spoiler alerts! Ha! But yeah, easily, I loved this book. It was a pretty epic reading month for me. And I've decided to read 100 books in the year 2016. So I'm gonna do like maybe 10 a month. And I'm gonna draw 9 from the start. I say 9 because I've already picked out one of the books for this month. I'm already almost done with it, and that is Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief. So I have book 1 in this. I'm already to chapter 14, page 212, and this book is really short. I read most of this during my flight back from Florida, so I'm excited to get through with it, although I'm immersed in this world. So let's get on to the 9 other books that will be accompanying Percy Jackson, because I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have one book of my choice, and the rest are going to be from jars. That way I'm not going to be, grrr. I hate this reading so much, and whenever I don't do a book for my TBR, it's going to get translated into the next month, because I'm not doing this. Ooh, so the next book I have here on my to-do list is Who Wants to See Me Get Hit by a Shelf? So the next book I have here is Captivate Me by Kira Sinclair. Basically how I got a couple of these books is the fact that I was at Walmart really bored one day. I'm like, you know what, I want a couple of cheap books, so I paid for a couple of cheap romances. So I got Captivate Me as book 2 that I'm reading for January, onward to book 3. Just gotta shake it up. And this one, why do am I not surprised that I almost have to kill myself to get a book? The things I do for book 2. Please don't kill me. I probably should have read this. You get to watch my books fall on me. Isn't that awesome? So the next book I have is City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I've gotten somewhat into this book. This is actually a reread for me because I read it at first. Read through it, the first one, didn't really like it, and then people said I had to give it a chance by reading the second book, but by the time that happened, I already forgot most of the first book, so I'm going back to the first book to see how it is. So, third book, wow. So, going on to the fourth book that I'm reading in the month of January. Boy, is a book that's actually pretty easy to get, and that is, love, these are gonna be the cheesy romantic cover ones. That is Takedown by Julie Miller. I just wanted to branch out, so I got a lot of rando ones from Walmart, so yay for branching out. So, fifth one. Are you guys ready for this? I'm ready for this. I'm ready to yes, this one. I'm gonna go with short books. I'm gonna have to read. So, my fifth book for the month of January is The Girlfriend by R.L. Stine. I love R.L. Stine's books. I'm excited to read this one. So yay! R.L. Stine, The Girlfriend. Heaven. Okay, fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is a long video. I know it's a long video. I'm sorry. I should be recording. Oh, of course I have to almost murder myself. Okay, let's go instead of almost murdering myself. I'm gonna show you it. My next book is gonna be Second Honeymoon by James Patterson. That's on my list. Let's see if I could try to do this without murdering myself with books. Hoy! This is gonna suck. These books are gonna follow me. Why did I do this again? Why not? Didn't I pre-record this? Oh yeah, cause I suck at doing that. Aha! Yep, Second Honeymoon by James Patterson, which is gonna take me forever to read, but I don't care. Haha. Oh. Okay, so next book. Hopefully it's in this big stack of books that I just pulled from my shelf. So this is my 7th book on my TBR. And that is actually one that I don't have to reach for that much, and that is Neferet's Curse by PC Cass and Kristen Cass. I'm not getting any of the fun ones. This is gonna be a interesting reading month for me. And I'm erasing problems with my shelf, and I don't like it. 8th book is Immortal. Where'd you go? Yeah, so it's this pretty one right here. So of course I have to rearrange my bookshelf to get it. Bookshelf. Ugh. 9th book. I'm gonna go down to the bottom here. Hopefully I can get one that's fine. Oh, this is gonna be fun to read. Maybe. Maybe not. And the next one I have to read here is... I got spoiled for this series a long time ago, so I'm continuing with Insurgent by Veronica Roth. Ugh. You can see how excited I am for that. Okay, and last but not least, last book. What's gonna be my last book that I must read in January? Huh. Oh, yeah, that one I'm not gonna reach for. But it's Soundless by Rochelle Mead. That one doesn't even have anything in it. So Soundless by Rochelle Mead is my last book. It's all, to show you what I mean by this, it's all the way down right here on my shelf. And yes, I'm wearing pajamas. I'm sorry. I'm lazy right now. But that's gonna be my last book of 2000. Last book of my TBR. And I will... So that's it, you guys. What books are you planning to read in January? And I will comment down below, let me know, and I will see you later.